It was confirmed last year that Mel Gibson will both direct and star in the upcoming action feature Lethal Weapon 5 to 23 years after the last installment in the iconic franchise. And the actor has now revealed that his longtime co-star Danny Glover will make an appearance in the latest film, reprising his role as LAPD Sergeant Roger Murtaugh. Mel, 66, also told how he asked for 75-year-old Danny's blessing to direct the movie following the death of director Richard Donner, who took charge of the first 4 films. Reiterating his intention to direct the feature, Mel, who plays Detective Martin Riggs, told Entertainment Tonight said, "Yeah, I am directing that. I'm really looking forward to it." The star went on to add that his place behind the camera was bittersweet following the death of Richard, who passed away in July 2021. He added, "I wish I wasn't directing it. I wish Richard Donner was still here to do it but left us untimely, and he actually asked me, he said, 'Hey kid, if I don't make it, you'll take the reins, huh?' I told him to shut up. I think it's an honor for me to be able to carry the flag for him." And after getting Richard's blessing, Mel told how he then turned to Danny to ask his thoughts on him directing, also confirming that Danny was on board with reprising his iconic role. Mel went on, "I called Danny Glover up, of course, and said, 'Hey, dude, is it okay with you if I direct this?' To which Glover replied, 'Yeah, let's go.'" Though the plot of the 5th film in the franchise is as yet unknown, Mel told how he has complete faith in Danny, adding, "I know Danny's going to pull it off real well, too. He's kind of like the show pony in this one." The upcoming film is expected to enter the production phase at an unspecified date in 2022. Mel first made the big announcement about the new film at a special event held in London in November, where he began his address by paying tribute to the filmmaker who had previously spearheaded the action-comedy franchise via The Sun. "The man who directed all the Lethal films, Richard Donner, he was a big guy," he expressed. The Mad Max star also recalled that the filmmaker had given him his blessing to continue the series in the future. He remarked that Donner was developing the screenplay and he got pretty far along with it. "And he said to me one day, 'Listen kid, if I kick the bucket you will do it.' And I said, 'Shut up.'" Gibson then noted that the filmmaker made a point of telling various individuals that the actor was more than capable of keeping the franchise going after his death. "But he did indeed pass away. But he did ask me to do it and at the time I didn't say anything." He said it to his wife and to the studio and the producer. "So I will be directing the 5th one." An insider also spoke to the media outlet and confirmed the news about the project for a second time. As well as stepping up to direct Lethal Weapon 5, Mel is going to be starring in it, they said. They noted that Gibson would reprise his old character in the new film, which will have a comedic bent. Fans of Riggs will be pleased to see him back on screen, older but not necessarily wiser, they said. The original Lethal Weapon, which was written by Predator actor Shane Black, was released in 1987 and was met with much critical praise upon its debut. It starred Gibson and Glover as mismatched LAPD detectives Sergeant Martin Riggs and Sergeant Roger Murtaugh, who worked together as partners. The feature went on to be put up for the Academy Award for Best Sound, although it lost to The Last Emperor. A sequel to the film was released in 1989, and Joe Pesci notably joined the cast of the feature. The third installment in the franchise made its debut in 1992 and went on to become the highest-grossing entry in the series. The fourth Lethal Weapon movie was made available to the public in 1998 and notably starred Jet Li as its villain. A television series of the same name made its debut in 2016 and featured Damon Wayans and Clayne Crawford as Murtaugh and Riggs, respectively. The show was renewed for 2 further seasons, and it eventually concluded in 2019. Development on a 5th film in the Lethal Weapon series began in the mid-2000s, when several attempts to get the project off the ground were made. Last January, it was confirmed that both Gibson and Glover were being eyed to return to their roles for the new installment in the franchise. Donner later announced that he would be working on the project and that he intended for it to be his final film. However, the filmmaker passed away this past July, which left the movie in limbo until Gibson took the director's chair. A release date for the upcoming final Lethal Weapon feature has not been made available to the public as of yet.